brand new season of Minecraft Prisons is launching this weekend, and I've got the first access to show you guys some of the brand new features, updates, and a first look of what you can expect when you jump onto the server on day one here of a brand new map of Minecraft Prisons. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome into an exclusive showcase of some brand new features and a first look at the brand new season of Minecraft Prisons here on AkumaMC. Today we are jumping in, taking a look at just some brand new things, some quality of life changes and updates, and like I said, exactly what you can expect when you jump onto this brand new season of Minecraft Prisons. Now, if you're watching this on Friday, then the server is launching on Saturday, which is tomorrow at 8 PM GMT, 3 PM EST, which means if you're watching this on Saturday, then the launch is indeed today. If you're watching this at any other time, then it's probably already launched, so make sure you do check out the server. All the information to connect will be down in the description. You're going to want to use Generzon.AkumaMC.net in order to join. And of course, because we will be launching in episode number 1 when it does release, you guys can look out for the top rank giveaway that will be attached to that video, which will be the very next video that I post. So let's jump in and let's have a little talk about some updates which have happened this season. First of all, let's cover a little bit of the economy overhaul that has happened. So in a pretty big change this season, there have been some multiplier sources that have basically been made multiplicative, which means basically instead of adding multipliers onto things, it times its multipliers. So instead of like 2 being like 2 plus 3 being 5, it's going to be like 2 times 3. So basically, once that starts adding up and you start getting multiple sources that are times, you guys can think how that's going to add up and how that's going to stack up to be huge multipliers, which ultimately, of course, is going to enable you to rank up a lot faster and should theoretically make a big difference to a lot of things in your prison season. And I believe those following sources this season will be crit damage, armor and traits, attachables, crystals, global boosters, and pet balloons. So there's actually quite a lot of things that have changed from, you know, additive to that. So I think that should make a fairly big difference in the season. Obviously, the biggest way for us to test that will be on day 1 when we start getting these multipliers, actually being able to see what they do. But theoretically, it should stack up on top and make a huge difference. And you guys should notice that in the gameplay pretty immediately. Now, a brand new update for this season, speaking of economy, is the skill tree, okay? You guys are actually going to be going up this brand new skill tree. As you can see, it has indeed changed a little bit. Now, just ignore the boost for the second because I don't think these have actually been adjusted. But essentially, you can see that you will gain experience for this skill tree, and you go all the way up through that once, of course, that has been notified. Obviously, I'm on a preview version of the server right now, so there are a few things which haven't been, you know, haven't been set for release. But when this comes out, that skill tree will indeed be updated. There is a brand new milestone system, which is essentially just existing until the end of time. Like, there is no cap on these. Like, obviously, you get to a certain level of milestones, but there are now recurring milestones. Okay, so essentially, you will see this every 5,000 blocks, every 10,000 blocks, every 50,000 blocks, 100,000 million, etc., etc. All of this is recurring. Okay, so every time you hit these milestones, you will get those rewards, meaning there is essentially no there's no cap to the rewards that you can get. You will not max it out as such. You may max out the main levels, but you will always get rewards depending on, you know, what you're doing in the server. So there are repetitive rewards that will always go throughout, and that will actually go through pretty much most of the things here. So yeah, you guys can see that those milestones have been overhauled. Now, armor, which is something which has been in the server obviously for a long time, has had a slight adjustment as well. You guys will see that now it shows level 7 out of 500. So essentially now no longer need to max out armor level in order to get to the next tier of armor, and armor level now transfers from tier to tier. So for example, if we were to get tier 1 leggings or tier 1 armor, I guess, the level would transfer to that. So that doesn't reset, if that makes sense. So that is a nice update, which, you know, is pretty good to have. And then an update to pets. Okay, you guys can see that obviously every pet has a star rating attached to it. It also has the rarity and the level attached to it. Essentially, you can now upgrade your pet tiers by going into the upgrade tier section. You can then select your pet in here, and then that will be basically locked by ascensions. So once you've ascended, you can upgrade your pet's tier, your star tier, up using this menu right here. It's just another way to increase your boosts on your specific you know, mining setup that you've got. Now I'm going to briefly skim over bosses as well, because bosses are something which I haven't really ever played with here on the server. It's something which I definitely need to play with this season, and especially because you can spawn bosses, and if you defeat them, to defeat them, you actually just need to mine blocks, and you can actually get things like boss armor, weapons for extra boosts, boss boxes, credits, weeklies, etc. So all of that kind of stuff can come from bosses. So that is something which I definitely need to focus on in you know, in our next season and take a look at and see exactly what that's like. But that is something which, I don't know, maybe you guys have been keen for. And the thing that's pretty cool is that each boss has its own set bonus and weapons that give money, token, gems, orbs, and enchant proc boosts. And then the Ender Dragon and Warden bosses have a set bonus as well. So there are basically, like, I guess, different things for different bosses. bosses. So it'll be interesting to work out throughout the season which boss is going to end up being the best boss, and you know what you want kind of actually to come from those things. Not going to physically show you the bosses because, to be honest with you, that's something which I need to explore within the season. There has been a new revamped attachables GUI. Okay, so if you now go into the attachables right here, you guys will see all your attachments and stuff in here. This has been updated to a point where you can now actually just like automatically attach the best, equip the best attachments and stuff like that. You can merge, you can withdraw, all that stuff. You can filter as well. So that's always useful to have that. We've been needing that for a while. In the backpack, you can now filter the boost that you want to actually activate here. And you can also now pause your boosters. So if, for example, you need to go away or whatever, you need to take a break or whatever, you can pause your boosters and you're not going to lose that time. It's not going to run out. It's not going to go anywhere. You can pause it, come back and activate it again when you're ready to start grinding, which I think is actually pretty huge because I know for a fact that I've definitely wasted boosters in the past from just like, I don't know, forgetting that I even had one on or something, or even just like needing to log off and then that's it. My boosters expired kind of thing. And one thing that has been added back for this season is community goals. Okay, if you do participate in the community goals and you are actually finishing within the or as the top contributor, you will actually win yourself some credits. So that's pretty cool. That's a way to win some credits and obviously help out the whole server at the same time. They happen every 6 hours and they give tokens, gems, orbs, money boosts, and as well as keys. So there is essentially a whole bunch of stuff which you can get just from completing the community goals, which obviously will just kind of happen automatically. You guys will see those pop up, as I say, every 6 hours. Now, the pickaxe abilities have received a fairly big update. Now, I don't think it's ready for me to show you quite yet, but essentially there are some brand new pickaxe abilities. I'll let you guys see exactly what those are right there. You can take a look, pause the video if you want to see, what is doing what. But essentially, these are, obviously, you need fragments in order to get these. I believe you'll find those from crates and stuff like that. But essentially, these have been pretty like useful over the past couple of seasons, but they're even better than they've ever been now. I think me personally, I'm probably going to be looking for this 6-path summoning ability. I think that is that's going to be probably my go-to this season. And then, guys, just to go over a couple of quality of life changes that has happened on the server, because there are a bunch of things which kind of happen in the background that get updated that you don't really notice until it just, I don't know. I guess if you don't notice it, then it's a good thing, because quality of life means that it should just make everything easier for you. You can actually now toggle virtual block breaking. Okay, so when this is on, essentially your pickaxe just won't break any blocks. Like, it's just virtually happening. Nothing crazy is happening. As you can see, it's just breaking the blocks that I'm physically mining. Even though enchants may be going crazy and maybe breaking all the other blocks, you guys can see that this is just kind of virtually happening. Just makes for a much smoother mining experience, and it means that you're going to spend less time, worrying about, I don't know, your mine glitching or anything like that, and more time actually physically mining. Now, when you claim robot generators, they will actually just automatically apply rather than you having to claim them. That is a huge one, because I found myself not even wanting to claim robots because it was just a friggin' 3-step process just to apply them. So that's good. There's a new scoreboard over here with a couple of adjustments and a couple of updates there. And then actually there is a pretty cool thing, which is a very minuscule thing, but as long as you've got the texture pack on, you can now actually use emojis in chat. So we can literally just type skull like this, like you would in Discord, and it will give you the emoji of whatever that is. So yeah, you guys can see that's a pretty cool update. I know it doesn't really make a difference to gameplay, but it's kind of cool to have. I'm going to be dropping many skull emojis in the chat, don't you worry. Yeah, that's kind of a little preview of what is to come. Obviously, all the regular features are here and ready and waiting for you guys. Like I said, the server will be launching tomorrow, which is Saturday at 8 p.m. GMT, 3 p.m. EST. I'd love to see you guys online. Obviously, I'll be starting a brand new season here of Prisons, and we'll be going hard this season. I'm going to be looking for some gangs as well, so maybe that's something which we can get involved with. Make sure you join up in my Discord if you want to talk anything about AkumaMC's Prisons, and I am excited for this launch. I literally didn't play too much of the last map, and to be honest with you, I've been slacking on Skyblock as well, so I'm excited to get back into it and get ready with all these quality of life updates and changes that have been made. I think this is going to be a really, really good season to play. And although they're not in the crate yet, there will be some brand new cosmetics that have limited availability. As you guys can see, it says enables in 2 days. They haven't actually been loaded into this version right here in the beta server that I'm on right now, but there will be limited time cosmetics that obviously have limited redeems as well. So if you want to get those, 1 of 5 or 1 of 1 or whatever they end up adding, then that'll be launching right as the server does. So get yourselves ready for that, because these are always going really, really fast. Like last season we had, what do we have? These spark plug, Christmas, and Sprite accents. These things went, like everything in here, the limited time ones, gone. Absolutely gone. So yes, get yourselves ready for that, guys. The server, like I said, we'll be launching Saturday. I hope to see you guys there. The season will be starting the day after. I think we'll probably post the video on the Sunday, so get yourselves ready for that. Like I said, there will be a top rank giveaway in that video as well, and if you have the top rank, then it's a chance to win 20,000 credits. Okay, So guys, that is going to be it from me. I hope to see you on the launch, okay? Generzon.AkumaMC.net. I'd love to see you there. If you're playing Bedrock, then bedrock.AkumaMC.net. And hopefully we can get ourselves a overpowered gang. And I'm going to be going hard this season. We are going to be grinding, all right? And we're going to be playing ourselves some Minecraft prisons. And that is going to be it from me today. And I will see you for the launch of AkumaMC's prisons this Saturday.